Morning, fam. All right, so I'm outside of Puerta Blanca today. I took a rest stop last night. I was getting a little bit tired. It was rainy. 3 hours leaving Bogota traffic, another few hours winding through the mountains. Colombian roads are unique, man, especially at night. You can't really see a lot of the inconsistencies that they have. So a surprise bump can definitely be more dangerous on a motorcycle than it would be during the day. So I just pulled into a rest stop. Nice little hotel on the side of the road and got a great night's sleep. So today I'm headed off to Laguna Hostel. I haven't been able to confirm with the owners if they have availability yet, but I'm just going to go there. There's a route around the Nevado del Ruiz Mountains that I'm going to take, and worst case scenario, I'll stop there for lunch. If they don't have availability, I'll keep on going and probably grab a spot in Manizales or something. Okay, so let's get started, and the Chewie's already ready to go. Let's go. Very glad I found this place last night. I was getting pretty tired. All right, Budster. Let's see. Looks like that's a roll through. Okay, so we've got our GPS locked in. Got Chew locked in. Should be about 4 hours on the GPS, so if there's any traffic, it'll take longer. Here we go. Here we go. That was Chewie, not me. Absolutely spectacularly beautiful mountains. We're going to be headed off that direction, so I think we're going to skirt around the outside edge of it and head towards Ibagué. I think it's Ibagué. Nice view on the side. Wow. Look at that. That's a pretty nice bridge. Spectacular scenery. Crazy what they're doing here, you know, in a good way. It's like, wow, I can't imagine the engineering challenge required to build bridges this big over chasms this deep. Crazy, but beautiful. So we're winding through this amazingly beautiful road. They're doing some work on it, so it's a bit of paraísica, which basically means that they shut one lane of the road down, let the people pass, and then shut the other lane down. You know, like you take turns going through a one-lane section of the road while they repair the other part. And yeah, it's just spectacularly beautiful. It's starting to cool off a little bit. I can feel it. And we're headed towards Cajamarca. And I believe we're entering the coffee region. If this turns out to not be true, don't shoot me, but I think it's close to the coffee region. And just absolutely spectacular scenery. The only hard part of today, I think, in terms of video, will be deciding which of this scenery to actually use. So I'm just going to have too much of it. I'm going to run my batteries completely dry, just because every turn is like, oh my god, wow. The sun and the clouds the mountains and this amazingly curvy road. All of this just great. Absolutely great. This road has had some of the most intense hairpin curves that I think I've ever ridden. The section that I just passed, I couldn't even turn my camera on. It was, you know, scraping my boots, literally. And I think we're about at the top of this, which is great, because man, it is cold. It's so cold. Yeah, this is Alto de la Línea. Okay, so this is like the mechanic shop, because basically everybody's breaking down. They're past a couple of trucks, tractor trailers, one of which was almost blocking the entire two-lane road. He was in the middle of a turn. You know, definitely the worst timing for sure. He was in the middle of a turn, like was coming up here, and just had it jackknifed. Not ideal. These are pretty intense turns though. And here we go. In the fog we descend. It's not cold enough to where I'm worried about ice or anything. Now I'm just worried about visibility. Well, the low visibility continues. Part of it's my visor. It's fogging up with all this mist and fog. But yeah, part of it is it's foggy as heck. Got my hazards on. Hoping that'll help a little bit. Other people see me. But as far as me seeing the road, pretty challenging. And this is actually really great compared to where it was just a kilometer or two back. Very challenging conditions. We're about to get into Pereira, and the group of us, well, a group of motorcycles, now that we're together, is waiting at the Parasiga. Quite a bunch of motos actually. All right, we're in Pereira. Time to get some gas. Let Chewie out for a pee, and then I'll calculate the rest of the route. But it looks like we should be up on the mountain in about an hour and 20 minutes. Now that said, the hostel on their website specifically mentions not to use GPS. Okay, we have a flat again. Back is completely flat. I'm not sure if this is the good news, but it seemed to happen very quickly, so it might be an actual flat as opposed to a rim flat. Man, no end of problems with this in the last couple days. All right, well, we're getting all this stuff fixed out now, so I'm gonna break out my toolkit, try to get the motorcycle up on its butt. We've called a local store person who has a dad that owns a motorcycle shop near the pump, so hopefully all will be good. I'll let you guys know soon. I'll give an update. Okay guys, I'm here in Salina with Chewie. I'm doing some after action review, and I wanted to talk about my experience in Santa Rosa de Cabal for a little bit. So when I arrived in Santa Rosa de Cabal, I had a pretty big flat, and this is the third flat in like 2 days. So I was really tired of dealing with rim issues. In fact, I'd just gotten my rim fixed the day before. And I was kind of frustrated, and then I was extra frustrated because I stopped next to this store when I saw, oh man, my tire's completely flat, what do I do? And the store owner had a dad that owned a mechanic shop in Montallantas near the pump. So she says, no problem, I'll give him a call. So she gave him a call. And after a very long discussion, he decided he didn't want to work because it was raining outside. And he talked to a couple of others mechanic buddies, and none of them wanted to work because it was raining outside. I wanted them to come to me because riding on a rim that, you know, with a tire that's flat could damage the rim, and I didn't want to have it repaired and then damaged all over again. At the end of the day, none of them would come to me, no matter how much I promised to offer them. They were dead set. They're just not. They're staying in their shops. So the video that's coming up next, this clip will show you of some really fine, kind gentlemen. I rode my motorcycle on the damaged rim very slowly to their location, and they ended up fixing it for me. They said it was some rock, and probably there was some damage on the inner tube anyway that caused it to have that. And so to this date, crossing my fingers, I haven't had any more tire issues. They were really great. They helped me fix it. I got on my way, and it was an excellent exercise in remembering that sometimes the unexpected happens. Most of the time, the unexpected happens when you're on this trip, and you just got to roll with the punches, even if it's raining outside. I think it was damage from the last time that we had the flat. Anyway, I apparently went over a rock or something and it's damaged again, but we've got it fixed, I think. TBD. Listo. Chicos, estoy acá con los mecánicos.
¿Cómo se llama?
Scottie.
Scottie.
¿Y tuyo?
Luis.
Luis. Estoy acá con Luis. Me arregló mi moto. ¿Y qué pasó con la llanta?
Está bien, perfecta. Era neumático muy pequeño, mister. Colombia.
Okay, so at this point I've got my tire fixed and I'm headed to Hostel La Laguna. I know that I have at least 25 kilometers of off-road in front of me, and at this point it's raining, it's drizzly, I'm pretty sure it's going to be turning into mud, which a lot of it did. And I'll show that in the next video coming up. So I appreciate you watching this video. Please do like and subscribe so I can get the word out to more people and more people can be hopefully inspired by these videos. And please let me know what you like and what you don't like so I can continually refine not only my edit but my contents, maybe showing Chewie's face a little bit more. Let me know, please, and I will respond to your feedback. I'm looking forward to it. From me to you, hope you're having a great time wherever you are in the world and that you're inspired today to do something towards whatever your dream is. All right, until next time, signing out. Ciao.
Maybe mom and dad were right when they told me this wouldn't be nothing. Maybe I should take their advice, go get a life, or maybe get a job or something. Pack it up and head back home, tell everybody I was bluffing. Or maybe I'll just get out my head and focus on what I know's coming.